everyone, good evening. I'm Shreya Dhoundial. It's very, very good to see you. And yes, for a fourth day in a row, we are debating the TMC's implosion. There are reasons, and there are many reasons for it. Mamata Banerjee woke up this morning to yet another Rajya Sabha MP resigning from her party and making a beeline for the BJP. This makes Prakash Bairaj the fourth Rajya Sabha MP to quit the party in the last 4 days. Then, ladies and gentlemen, as the day got on, things only got worse. By afternoon came a dramatic meltdown from one of her closest aides, Kalyan Banerjee, the man who daily does a press conference to clobber the rebels. But today, his outburst, and he's on your screens, his outburst was not against the rebels, it was against Abhishek Banerjee. And let's just say, he didn't pull his punches. And he ended it with a bombshell of an ultimatum. Listen in.
I will not be appearing in any matter on behalf of Abhishek Banerjee. Because this arrogant attitude, I don't like it. सुबह डायरेक्ट को बोल दिया, दीदी को बोल दो, अभिषेक बैनर्जी है, दीदी चूज कर लीजिए, कौन किसको श्लोक के लिए चलेंगे, अभिषेक बैनर्जी का माफिक आदमी के लिए चलेंगे, तो हम नहीं है आपके साथ. He can't do it in this way. He should understand because of him that we have lost it. He should understand the party is facing this problem because of him.
What you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, has added a dramatic new twist to the TMC saga. Because one of Didi's own, her aide of 40 years, is saying exactly what rebel MLAs have been saying. That the problem is not Didi, it is Abhishek. That Didi's love is like Dhritarashtra's. It has blinded her to reality.
एक व्यक्ति जिसका योग्यता नहीं है एक काउंसिलर बनने का, दीदी ने धृतराष्ट्र की तरह अपनी आंखें बंद कर ली और उस व्यक्ति को प्रतिष्ठित करने के लिए राजनीति में उन्होंने सबको साइड कर दिया. एक व्यक्ति ने पूरा पार्टी को खत्म कर दिया, पार्टी का नाम बदनाम कर दिया, पार्टी का इज्जत मिट्टी में मिला दिया. इनके साथ जो होगा वो होगा. आगे आने वाले दिन में इस व्यक्ति का भविष्य अच्छा नहीं है. ये जो युवराज अभी युवराज को चक्की पीसने का टाइम आ गया है.
I'm being joined this evening by Kalyan Banerjee's son, Shreya Banerjee. Shreya, thank you very much for your time. Can I start by asking you what led your father's outburst? It has now gone viral and sparked all primetime debates on mainstream media.
No, I can understand that, but the chain of events is to be understood. Because from almost 2nd of June, we have been pursuing this matter for the CID matter to get him some protection from the court. And in a very urgent situation, the matter was filed on the 3rd June when the court was in vacation, then pursued on 5th of June, thereafter again on 10th of June, thereafter the matter was listed today. Yesterday night, I was communicated that in place of Kalyan Banerjee, some other advocate will appear in the matter. And this was communicated to me at 12:50 at night. So entire day after preparing for the matter and in the prelude of 10 days, at 12:50, removing a senior advocate who is also your member of parliament from your own party, and you're putting in some fancy names who are junior to Kalyan Banerjee. And as you know, every profession has some protocols. In our profession, the senior most person in the team leads the matter. So I informed that to my father, and we took a collective decision that I'll also not appear in the matter, because Abhishek might be under the impression that people are dying to appear in his matter in Calcutta High Court. So if he has several choices, he's always free like any other client to choose his own advocate. And we as professionals, we also have the choice of not appearing for a client. So that is what happened, I think.
Shreya, your father, Kalyan Banerjee, has not minced words today. Abhishek, he says, thinks he's king. I'm just quoting him. Your father's also said he's arrogant. Your father's also saying he's the root of all problems. Does he still stand by his ultimatum?
See, I will neither qualify his statement, nor I'll try to explain what he has already said. But I'll go to the extent of saying that we being professionals, we also deserve not to be treated as employees, that you do this, you do that. One moment you say that you will do this matter, next moment you will say that X and Y will do the matter. That is also not the kind of treatment that we as professionals we expect. And he being a senior politician, he being a senior member of parliament of his own party, I think he deserves a bit more respect than what he got in this deal.
And therefore, Sirsaya, do you see merit in what the rebels are saying? Because they are saying pretty much what your father is saying.
No, their problem may be Abhishek Banerjee politically, but I am not counting myself or my father in any rebel faction. The only point in contention is that we have been trying very hard for all the TMC party workers who are being beaten up, who are being killed, who are out of their homes from 5th of May. It has been incessant before these subdivisional courts, the district courts, the high court. We are being to and forth, absolutely, beside every worker. And now, after 5 weeks, this kind of treatment is something which is not palatable to us. And I repeat my words that here it is, I will, before going into political analysis, we also have a identity as lawyers. And being a professional yourself, you will understand that what I'm trying to say, that every profession, if you have come to a lawyer, you must trust that lawyer. You cannot go to the lawyer and say that this has to be done. Then what is the point of going to a lawyer? You cannot go to a doctor and say, doctor, I want to take these medicines. Then don't go to the doctor. You have your own medicine. No problem. But this thought process that people are dying to appear in my matter, if 4 eggs are thrown at this fancy advocate's house, they will not appear for Abhishek tomorrow. But if you break Kalyan Banerjee's head, with the bandage, he'll go and appear for Trinamool Congress and Abhishek Banerjee. This is the kind of loyalty he cannot give credence to that loyalty. He cannot recognize that loyalty. He's still running after fanciness. He will appoint someone who will call me at 12:50 at night, like a corporate style, and tell me that Kalyan Banerjee will not appear in the matter anymore.
Sirsaya, Kalyan Banerjee, your father, and Didi go back a long way, 4 decades if I'm not mistaken. Why did he go public with his ultimatum?
See, again, the difficulty is that I cannot analyze or I cannot qualify what he has said. But obviously, he can understand that it is being very difficult to coexist together. Otherwise, no one will give this ultimatum. There's definitely a issue with regard to coexistence of both the entities now within TMC. And this is not the first time this is happening. In 2022, also my father was targeted by Abhishek.
So then can I ask you, finally, how you see this end?
See, as far as I am concerned, I am seeing this end to the extent that I do not intend to appear for him in the court. And as far as the leadership is concerned, I think the plot is playing out by itself, and we can see what is happening around, and hope that he realizes that. I hope Didi understands that, and I hope that Didi takes some corrective measures, because we are with Didi, right? All these workers, these supporters, 2 crore 60 lakhs voters are with Didi. I hope she understands what is happening.
And if she picks blood over loyalty, then what happens?
I think the ultimatum plays out.
All right, we'll leave it there for the moment. You have been as clear as you can be. Thank you, Sirsaya, for joining us. So Kalyan Banerjee's son there, ladies and gentlemen. Kalyan Banerjee is a 4-time MP from the TMC. He's saying he's not joining the rebels, well, not yet at least. But the rebel strength, ladies and gentlemen, is only growing. The rebel camp has claimed the support of 20 Lok Sabha MPs, including actor Shatrugan Sinha. But today, the shotgun stepped out and gave some much-needed support to Mamata Banerjee. He says he's very much with Didi. Listen in.
कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि मैं तथाकथित बागी ग्रुप में शामिल हो गया हूं। ऐसे तो मेरा नेचर बागी है ही। मैं तो हमेशा कहता हूं, अगर सच कहना बगावत है तो समझो मैं भी बागी हूं। और बात यह है कि ममता जी ने, जिन्होंने मेरे दुख में साथ दिया, मेरे दुख की घड़ी में साथ दिया, तकलीफ की घड़ी में मेरा साथ दिया, मैं आज उनकी दुख की घड़ी में, उनकी तकलीफ की घड़ी में मैं ममता जी का साथ नहीं छोड़ सकता हूं।
Ladies and gentlemen, shotgun stays, but with the way things are going, there is no guarantee that others will. For the moment, out of the 28 Lok Sabha MPs, Mamata Didi, by the looks of it, has lost 20. For example, there is complete silence from people like Shayoni Ghosh and Irfan Pathan on which side they are batting. As the claims and counterclaims swirl, the big whisper, of course, is of a merger. Will Didi merge the TMC with the Congress party? Now, on record, both sides have denied it as BJP spread rumors. But Didi's own today are saying a merger may not be a bad idea.
आजकल बीजेपी खबरें देती है जिसको प्रेस घुमाती है, तो यह वहीं से निकली हुई खबर है, कोई मर्जर का हिसाब किताब नहीं है.
Obviously, we are facing trouble. We are in a crucial. We are suffering a very difficult time. So Mamata Banerjee went to Delhi and joined the India bloc. There was a good talk with Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi ji. If Mamata Banerjee joined Congress, if they welcome her, it is good for Trinamool Congress.
कांग्रेस के साथ एक साथ काम करना जरूरी है, इतना मैं बोल सकता हूँ. वो मर्ज होगा कि अलायंस होगा, ये बाद में देखा जाएगा.
लौट के बुद्धू घर को आए, इनको बंगाल की जनता ने इनकी औकात दिखा दी है. अब ये फिर चले गए वहीं पर, बैताल फिर गांच पर चढ़ गया है. लेकिन ये है कि जिस गांच पर ये चढ़ेंगे उस गांच सूख जाएगा. और ऐसे भी जो कांग्रेस है वो ख़त्म ही है, लेकिन ये जगाएंगे तो बहुत जल्दी और ख़त्म हो जाएगा.
My guest this evening, Rohan Gupta, national spokesperson of the BJP, joining us on the broadcast. Tausif Ahmed Khan is a lawyer. He is a political analyst. He's joining us on the broadcast as well. Batting on behalf of the rebels, I think. Tausif, correct me if I'm wrong. Manav Jaiswal, national spokesperson of the TMC, with us again. Manav, good evening. Good to have you back. And Sanjay Jha, you're an author. You're joining us on the broadcast. The Congress party has refused to comment on what they are now calling the internal matter of the TMC. But let me tell you, till 48 hours ago, they were attacking Mamata Banerjee more vociferously than the BJP. Sanjay Jha, good to have you on the show. Manav Jaiswal, what do you have to say about Kalyan Banerjee's outburst?
First of all, very good evening, Shreya, to you and to the panelists, Sanjay ji and everyone. Kalyanda is a very big leader, and he is an amazing karyakarta for the party, and he is an asset, and he is an asset for any party would to be. But so as though the statement goes, Kalyanda is with Mamata Banerjee, and he's firm with Mamata Banerjee, and everybody idolizes Mamata Banerjee, and everybody is loyal to Mamata Banerjee, whoever he is. Even Abhishek Banerjee is equally loyal to Mamata Banerjee and to the party. People in politics, they could have a different vision, they could have different way of working, they could have different modus operandi. But eventually, when you're loyal to a party, you're loyal to one core, and that is Mamata Banerjee, whereas Kalyan Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee fall on the same platform.
Manav Jaiswal, you have not answered my question. Saying, it's a difficult question, and saying nice things will not help. Kalyan Banerjee has called Abhishek Banerjee arrogant. He's saying that Abhishek Banerjee is the root of all problems in the TMC. He's the reason why the split is happening. He behaves like a king, and that Mamata Banerjee has to choose between him or Abhishek Banerjee, her nephew. So, the words have been bitter, a sweet answer will not help.
Shreya, the articulation that you have, the whole phrases that you have used, 90% he did not say. He just said few of the odd things.
तो अब मैं आपको दोबारा सुना देती हूँ, नो प्रॉब्लम.
आप सुना दीजिए.
आप दोबारा मैं आपको सुना देती हूँ अगर आपने सुनना है.
जो भी चीजें हैं.
पीटीआई को बाइट्स, IANS को बाइट्स, ANI को बाइट्स, इंडिविजुअल कैमरास को बाइट्स, सब में सब कुछ बोला है.
It is Shreya, देखो, I'll tell you honestly, I'm not in a capacity to comment on Kalyan. ठीक है. That will be quite demeaning on,
you're being
on
honest.
Every aspect.
You're being honest. I appreciate that. You're being honest.
His loyalty is towards Mamata Banerjee. Abhishek Banerjee is also loyal to Mamata Banerjee.
Okay, then let me ask you this.
All different streams coming together to Mamata Banerjee.
No, they are not coming together because, if you want to hear the soundbite again, I can play it again for you. But the fact is that Kalyan Banerjee has made it very clear he wants nothing to do with Abhishek Banerjee. And if Abhishek Banerjee stays in the party, he is leaving.
That's a very personal and a professional. It's a very personal and a professional call. He doesn't want to file his case. That is all. But he's there with the TMC. He's there with Mamata Banerjee. You have to understand for last 4 days. You've been just saying last 4 days you're talking about TMC and the rebels and the MPs. But till now you could not find the numbers. Are they so much in numbers? They could have given it to you. And listen, not only that.
The BJP has circulated a list of rebels. They have circulated a list of rebels, and I've said it on my show, this is the BJP's list. And out of that list, Shatrugan Sinha today has come out and said he's not part of that list. So, there is complete, a transparency on this show. We don't hide anything.
No, listen. Shreya,
so, Mr. Jaiswal, but you are still not answering my question, which is why I'll go to Tosi.
Let me answer you something. I'm really grateful to you. You have actually given a list which is actually circulated by the BJP. So BJP knows more than the journalists, people around, the anchors, everyone, and the TMC also does not know about it. That is for sure. Eventually, BJP is running the show. From morning to the evening, it's the BJP which is running the show. The Operation Lotus BJP wants to...
I can partially agree with you, but only partially. I'll tell you why. I can only partially agree with you, and I'll tell you why. Because the fact is that you can blame the BJP as much as you want to. Rohan Gupta, you can come in here. But look at what Mamata Banerjee's closest aide is saying about Abhishek Banerjee. Every rebel who has quit has said the same thing about Abhishek Banerjee. Yet, like Dhritarashtra, Mamata Banerjee continues to be blind. It is going to be the ruin of her. Rohan Gupta, you can please step in.
See, that's a core issue here. Like we all of us see that one thing is getting defeated in the elections. It's a people's mandate. BJP worked hard. People didn't like. There was anti-incumbency. And second is after results, you do introspection and see what are the reasons. Even after that, there is a issue of forced.
Election Commission, na?
I never spoke in between to you, right, Mr. Manav?
Dr. Jaiswal, bolne do na. Let the BJP speak.
So even after elections, there is an issue of forced signature of MPs, MLAs. Then this autocratic style, nobody can, tolerate that. And Kalyan Banerjee, who has always supported Mamata Banerjee in thicks and thins, have been vociferous even in parliament, talking against BJP. Now, if he is also saying that he is working as for BJP, then you are not ready to do introspection. Elections come and go. After elections, you have to do introspection that why after 15 years, people of Bengal have rejected you. There must be some reason. And when so many number of people, so many number of MPs and MLAs are talking the same language and still Mamata Banerjee doesn't want to do introspection, I think as a BJP, we are very happy. We have seen Putra Prem, we have seen Putri Prem, now we are seeing Bhatija Prem. This is a Natija of Bhatija Prem of Mamata Banerjee. None of the spokesperson of TMC I have seen saying that, look, we'll do introspection. No. Because they have decided whatever happens, Abhishek Banerjee is going to be protected. And with this scene, we will see that people like Kalyan Banerjee, if they are ready to leave Mamata Banerjee because of Abhishek Banerjee, I think then TMC only can answer.
Mr. Jaiswal, I'll let you answer that.
Not going anywhere. Don't worry about Rohan Bhai. But Rohan Bhai, you should thank the Election Commission also. You've been plethora of Thanksgiving you're doing, the people of the Bengal.
Your
thank the Election Commission as well, na?
But you
thank the SIR.
Who will you thank for
thank
that?
the SIR. We have lost, but the desperation is in you.
Sanjay Jha, will this denial do the TMC any good? We lost the election because of the Election Commission. Thank the Election Commission. There is no problem with the TMC. There are no rebels. The rebel group is very small. They don't have 20 out of 28 MPs, etc., etc. This is denial which is making things worse. This is a refusal to see what is happening right in front of your eyes.
Shreya, I have a couple of observations. I have seen the BJP operate in Maharashtra. I live here. And what they did with the Uddhav, or rather the original Shiv Sena, and what they did to the NCP was there for the world to see. It was crude, it was vulgar, it was savage. They were forget principles and nothing at all. It was a brutal exhibition of the strength of power being abused in a wanton manner. And of course, there must have been multiple allurements. Now, coming down to West Bengal, yes, the TMC has lost. Yes, there will be a level of demoralization. But there are two sides to the story. One, I'm appalled and aghast that the MPs and the MLAs who fought under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee on the TMC symbol should within 48 hours, 72 hours, within a week, within a month, suddenly become such turncoats that they find all the faults in Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee. By the way, if you look at their quotes before the elections, for them, Abhishek and Mamata Banerjee were people who should have been running New Delhi. So this is the ultimate hypocrisy of the turncoats within the TMC, but I have seen it even happen in the Congress, so I understand where that is coming from. But please do not forget, Shreya, please do not forget that at its core, the BJP is intent on making this country into a single party unit. I mean, they have destroyed the opposition. There is no cooperative federalism. They are intent on deploying, I think, all the powers that they have. It is out on exhibition. Read Kirti Azad's tweet. Kirti is a very good friend of mine. He's not going to indulge in some hollow rhetoric. The CID and the officers are all over West Bengal. And today, what you're seeing happen is an attempt by the BJP to destroy the TMC because they need the numbers in the Lok Sabha for constitutional amendments.
And they need the numbers in the Rajya Sabha. Not just the Lok Sabha, they need the numbers in the Rajya Sabha to push important bills like delimitation. But, Sanjay Jha, but if this is the BJP's doing, then the opposition is making it very simple for the BJP. In this case, the TMC has made it absolutely easy for the BJP to do what they want to, because Abhishek Banerjee has been behaving like a king, a tyrant, being obnoxious with everyone. He's managed to, annoy more than half the party. The limited point I'm making is, see what is happening within the party as well.
But there is a short response to you, Shreya. That is what democracy is all about. TMC may have its internal problems. There may be politicking for power. There may be some kind of a blame game going on, which is inevitable in any politics all over the country. I'm willing to admit that. But there is a problem. When the Republicans lose or the Democrats lose in America, you don't find people going down there trying to say, okay, now you move over to one side. It only happens in our country because Mr. Amit Shah has made Indian politics into a marketplace. It's like a commodity. It's like an MLA stock exchange. You buy and sell. You're a bear or a bull. This is what Mr. Amit Shah has reduced Indian politics.
Okay, so you're saying yahan sab bika hua hai. Okay, Tausif Ahmed Khan, that is the judge coming in for the rebels. That these are turncoats who have gone to the BJP because they have been offered things. Bikao the, big guy essentially.
Or CID or CBI.
Or ED or IT, theek hai.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with my friend Sanjay कि सब बिकाऊ है but अभिषेक बिकाऊ नहीं है. You see, from 2021 till 2026, party was functioning from Kamak Street, not from Kalighat. Tickets were being finalized from Kamak Street, not from Kalighat. What do you call to these rebel MLAs when they turn back at you and then when they say that I've given crores of rupees to buy this ticket? I don't owe my allegiance to Abhishek. What answer do you have to that? Are they bikau or are the tickets bikau? Were the tickets bikau? When tickets were sold,
put them behind the bars.
When tickets were sold, how can you come back and say that you owe your loyalty to Abhishek Banerjee? Party was functioning in a very different manner post 2021. And you're talking about Sir Sannu Banerjee, you're talking about Kalyan Banerjee. The divide has been there from so long. Sir Sannu Banerjee lives in that very area, next to where Mamata Banerjee lives, next to where Abhishek Banerjee lives. And we have been seeing this all in the court. The attitude of Abhishek Banerjee that you are hearing of now, there has been a scuffle before also. There's been disagreements before also. Kalyan Banerjee has had a fight on the Abhishek issue before also. What is surprising is now, even after such a debacle, Abhishek Banerjee's attitude hasn't changed. And I personally am very, very upset to see the kind of attitude. Even now, Abhishek Banerjee talks in this tone. See, when you're surrounded yourself with a bunch of employees in Kamak Street, you don't know how to value people. When you've surrounded yourself with celebrities who are friends of good time, they will leave you. Where are all Abhishek Banerjee's celebrity friends, all Sayoni Ghosh and all actresses, beautiful actresses, superstars, where have they all gone? Abhishek used to party with them. Abhishek would never give time to a local, to a grassroots leader. Abhishek would never give time to MLAs, to MPs. There's a long list of complaints.
Mr.
This is not a
Jaiswal.
time for Abhishek Banerjee to behave the way he's behaving.
Mr. Jaiswal. It's not just rebels. Even your own loyalists are saying exactly the same thing. There's a problem. My point is, if Abhishek Banerjee is the problem, right, and everyone, A to Z, including people close to you, are saying that Abhishek Banerjee is the problem, why can't Mamata Banerjee have the humility to come in front of cameras, tell the rebels and everyone else in this country, look, there is a problem. You're unhappy with Abhishek. I understand that. He has made mistakes. I'm removing him from his party post and his parliament post, etc., and giving him a chance to reform himself. Till then, he will not hold any party post. What is the problem in having that humility?
No, Shreya, first of all, having humility and running a political party, there are two different aspects. Humility,
political
honesty,
party बची कहाँ है run करने के लिए, sir? बची नहीं ना political party आपकी?
पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ये जो लीडर्स चुने हुए आए हैं टीएमसी के वोट बैंक में वो रूल करेंगे. हमारी जो जनता है 2 करोड़ 61 लाख वोटर्स who have stood firm with Mamata Banerjee, we should not be loyal to them. Today Tausif is talking in a different mode altogether. 2021 election, Tausif, you were still as a supporter of the TMC used to come on the telly. 2024 election, why didn't you come and tell, Abhishek Banerjee has not done a right thing. He had won 29 seats.
Abhishek Banerjee never replied to a single WhatsApp messages I've sent. Are you aware?
Why you have to reply?
I have sent him all
Why
messages on
does
WhatsApp.
he have to reply? क्या जवाब है, Mr. Jaiswal? This is leadership. This is leadership that we will not respond to WhatsApp messages of our own party people. Gazab.
What loyalty are you talking about? Tell those people, whoever has given money and bought the tickets, go to the police and the CID and disclose.
The last conversation with Mamata Banerjee.
You're a lawyer.
The only hope in Trinamool is Mamata Banerjee. If she still sides with, if she still shows her loyalty to Abhishek Banerjee, then people's loyalty is not to Mamata Banerjee. People voted for Trinamool because of the fear of BJP.
And she does not need to get certification from any of us.
The fear of BJP is now gone.
She doesn't even need the loyalty. No, are you saying, Mr. Jaiswal, 1 minute, Tausif, 1 minute.
I'll tell you one thing. If you have a problem that he did not pick your messages or replied to you, and you have a data that people have bought the tickets and they have become an MLA, show it to the police and the CID.
Mr. Jaiswal, throughout this show you have tried to tell us that sab changa si. Mr. Jaiswal, throughout this show you have been trying to tell us sab changa si in the TMC and the other side is traitors. Point is sab changa si, no. Your party has slipped out of Mamata Banerjee's hands. The opposition today stands weakened. But Mr. Rohan Gupta, 1 minute, theek hai. And that is not a good thing in democracy if the opposition stands weakened. Rohan Gupta, but the charge is on the BJP that the TMC has...
is visible in the BJP. Desperation is visible in the BJP.
No, desperation, they have just won the election with a brute majority.
The opposition is weak. Brute majority, and they are still running behind the MLA.
Rohan Gupta, the fact is, sun lijiye, then let me question Rohan Gupta. Na.
What is the value addition?
Arey bhai, Mr. Jaiswal, give me a minute here. I need to get in the BJP. Rohan Gupta ji, you may argue this evening that it is all the doing of Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee because even our own people are saying that, right? But look at facts. ठीक है? You have Shushmita Dev, who says bye-bye to Didi, Rajya Sabha MP, and then she has a cup of tea aram se with Himanta Biswa Sarma and is joining the BJP. Because she says she's impressed and inspired by the BJP. Today you had another Rajya Sabha MP, Mr. Prakash, put in his papers, and he says, I will see what I want to do next under the leadership and guidance of the Bengal Chief Minister, Shubhendu Adhikari. So, matlab, it is a little difficult for anyone to believe that the BJP has nothing to do with it.
See, Shreya, again, as you have rightly answered, people have given us mandate. People have voted us. So obviously, our mandate has been very clear that whatever promises we have made to the people, we'll deliver that. There is no reason for us to do all these things. But at the end of the day, if Mamata Banerjee is not ready to listen to the voice of the senior leaders and they are not happy and they are seeking our support, obviously we are a political party. We are not a charity trust. There is absolutely nothing wrong, but they are not ready to do introspection even now. Can you imagine that party which has been people trusted for 15 years, they are losing the election badly, rather than doing introspection, rather than understanding where Abhishek Banerjee has played the role, there is not even a single statement by Mamata Banerjee that at least will introspect. Even all the spokesperson, they are attacking now Kalyan Banerjee. Can you imagine that? A person who has stood by Didi for so many years, now they are attacking him. So if Kalyan Banerjee can be attacked, so Abhishek Banerjee is so important that they are ready to lose each and every party worker. That is a quote. One more thing. When Sanjay was talking about Maharashtra, let me remind Sanjay that after the fractions did, there was a Lok Sabha election, and in that Lok Sabha election, both the faction, Sharad Pawar faction and NCP faction, they got better seats, and you were saying Satyamev Jayate. After that, if you remember assembly elections, there was no cohesiveness, there was no alliance properly, which was seat sharing was done. Every day there was a drama, and people voted you out. Then again you are questioning BJP. So what is it? Then you are not trusting the people of this country. You are not trusting democracy. You are totally insulting the mandate of people by questioning BJP now. It is the misdeeds of this party that you lose Haryana election, you lose Maharashtra election, even after getting majority seats in Lok Sabha.
Okay.
Yes, I heard you. Shreya, let me tell you, I would credit BJP with having created what I define as the Raghav Chaddaification of Indian politics. It is a new light into the democracy under Mr. Modi's government. He's waxed eloquent, my good friend Rohan Gupta, on the people's mandate. Let me remind him the people of India are aware that the mandate was given to the Congress in Madhya Pradesh. And everybody knows how the entire defection was engineered and how MLAs had to be actually shifted down to Bangalore to save a government that eventually collapsed. The BJP, let me tell you, Shreya, let us not even pretend about it, has used every obscene trick in the bag, threats, allurements, the Sam Dam, Dand Bhed politics, which unfortunately not you, but many of the people in the big media celebrated as the Chanakya Niti of Amit Shah. We have normalized vulgarity of Indian politics. I'm telling you, it's a scary time for India's future as a democracy, because tomorrow the BJP will lose. But I fear if there's going to be another formation that will say, now let us do exactly what the BJP did. Let's teach them a lesson, and you will make India's democracy into a cesspool of the most crude level of politics that can only endanger the future of a great nation.
Okay, we'll leave it there for the moment. All right, Rohan Gupta, I think you want to respond to that?
Just very small thing. Sanjay, you are blaming BJP in Maharashtra, you are blaming BJP in West Bengal. Whom are you blaming in Assam, where your CM candidates lost the elections? You don't understand what is the ground level situation. You don't understand the sentiment of the people. You are losing Assam again and again. Which Assam has voted for you for 50 years, and you are losing that, and still you are blaming others. So if this kind of attitude continues, you keep on blaming BJP and other things, people are going to kick you out because you don't understand the sentiment of the people, the expectations of the people. You need to understand that and introspect and take action.
Okay, Tausif, my last question is to you, because I believe that we are being joined by Mr. Kalyan Banerjee in just a bit, so we'll go across to that interview. But my last question to you, Tausif Ahmed Khan, I want to understand. All right, you're saying, the rebels are saying we had a problem with Abhishek Banerjee. He was rude, he was abrasive, he behaved like a king without a kingdom, etc., etc. Okay, I understand. But this is not just, a set of people from a political party breaking away. They are not just breaking away from a party, they are also breaking away from the ideology completely, because Kakoli Ghosh is saying what? Kakoli Ghosh is saying we will go with the NDA. We want to be under the NDA umbrella.
That's right. It is breaking away from the ideology as well. Perhaps in the changed circumstances, the ideology has also changed. Perhaps some of them are want to save themselves from the crackdown of police, CID and CBI and whatnot. See, the kind of arrogance, as just now I saw.
But you are agreeing. But you are agreeing that a part of it was driven by fear.
Shreya, it's a mix. Shreya, we cannot be blind to the reality. It's a mix of all factors. But Shreya, just a second.
Give me
what is still surprising.
I will have to wrap this. I'm going to thank all of you. I'm terribly sorry, Tausif, because Kalyan Banerjee is joining Navika Kumar. Let's listen into that conversation.